Gaming Diva here, and today I'll be reacting to Arrow's video. And I hope I pronounced his name correctly. However, credits to this content creator that is talking about the rumored leaks and spoilers here.
Because for one, we've been getting a September Nintendo Direct for like the last 6 years, so it's pretty much all but confirmed that we're going to get one this year as well. It's apparently going to be in just a couple days. It's going to be like this upcoming week that is coming up, so I definitely do see it happening. But we also have an insane leaker who has given us some of the upcoming announcements for what to expect inside of it. And the thing with this leaker is that this isn't some person who's like a journalist or someone on a forum, but somebody who's actually just been around and straight up been giving leaks, not even just in terms of Nintendo stuff, but stuff like with FIFA and Pokemon and Sonic, and every single thing that they've said has still been completely correct. So, like I said, there's very few times that I tell you guys that this is actually just real leaks, but I'm willing to actually put in faith into this person here. Like, I don't see this person being wrong for the first time through something that they're saying here, which is going to happen in the September Nintendo Direct. And like I said, this person has been leaking stuff for months and has been completely correct. The really popular leak that they got known for was the leak that happened for the Nintendo Direct that happened back in June in the summer, where he basically put up this tweet here saying, in case you are wondering what games will be announced in this week's upcoming Nintendo Direct, he said it's going to be a brand new 2D Mario game and a remake of an SNES classic, which of course we got a remake of the SNES game Super Mario RPG, and then also a brand new 2D Super Mario Bros. Game, and he even put the word Wonder here in special letters to tease at the title Wonder, so yeah, he definitely has real information.
Interesting.
Alright, so here is the first tweet where all of this started.
You know what I've always wondered, you guys and girls and whomever else that might be watching this video. I'm wondering if these are legit people that hack and data mine for the information, or are these actual employees of the company that are being allowed to leak stuff just to gain traction, hype, for marketing purposes. I've always wondered that. So I know that there are legit people out there that do it, but I'm also wondering if this is somebody who actually works for the companies or created the games, and they're giving them the green light to be like, yeah, let's build up some hype, let's build up, the FOMO, the fear of missing out, and all that good stuff. I ain't gonna lie, it's a good marketing ploy, good way to get those pre-sales and those pre-orders.
Where Pyro basically just said here, get ready, mute this account if you don't want to get spoiled. The first one will drop in about 30 minutes. And this was the one that really kind of broke the internet, because this was the first ever leak. He said here, let's just say fans of a certain MATLAB function will be happy with the upcoming Direct. And at first, well, I don't really know too much about MATLAB. I remember back in college, some of my friends who were trying to become engineers used this in terms of their assignments, but I never really used it, so I don't know that much. So I kind of dug around a little bit, looked in the comments here to see what people are saying, and everybody's saying F0. And I was like, well, why are they saying F0? Well, turns out there is literally a function inside of MATLAB called F0, which I guess takes the root of a nonlinear function. So yeah, that would make sense as to why he's saying that it's going to be some MATLAB function. But yeah, at first, of course, when everybody heard this, people were going insane, because F0? Like, no way. Would F0 really be coming back after all of these decades? People have been asking for F0
to be fair,
for so long. And at first people thought it was probably just going to be like Nintendo Switch Online related, because that's what this person said right here. If there's any news regarding F0, it's just...
To be fair, there hasn't been an F0 game that's come out in a very long time. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is a completely new IP, or if they're doing what the mass majority of the industry has been doing, and that's basically taking the, like, I guess from my generation of games that we grew up on in the modern gaming era, and basically taking those older games that we enjoyed on, Nintendo, Sega, Dreamcast, um, and so on and so forth, and bringing a lot of those popular titles back and remastering it up to the latest graphics on the PS5s, and the Xbox Series X and S and stuff like that. And that's not even including like the the emulated community. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if either this is a new IP or if this is a up to date, better graphics of the game that we played as a kid.
What types of answers and like the replies he's beginning to like. Where if we take a look at Pyro's account and we scroll down in his likes right here, when he was talking about this brand new 99 game, people were saying in the comments here, F-Zero 99? Because we're getting F-Zero 99, and well, he's liked these comments. So does this mean that we're actually getting like an F-Zero 99 game? And this other comment that somebody put was also, does Nintendo have any other plans for a new 99 game? So now it seems like, well, maybe Pac-Man 99 is dying because we're getting F-Zero 99, which then also puts you back to that first comment about the MATLAB function in F-Zero, which, well, it seems like the F-Zero content that everybody was super excited for isn't going to be F-Zero coming to Nintendo Switch Online. Or actually, I think it is, but that's not the point. It's not going to be like a brand new F-Zero Switch game that people really wanted, or even just a remake of an older F-Zero game, or like a remaster of F-Zero GX or anything, but rather it's just going to be F-Zero 99, which I'm sure will still be fun, but I'm sure people were really hoping for just like a brand new F-Zero game or a remake after so long for asking with something about F-Zero. It's honestly really crazy because if you didn't know, just a few weeks ago when Nintendo had their investors meeting, there was literally a person who spent $40,000 in Nintendo stock money just to show up at this meeting and ask them about F-Zero and was asking like, where is F-Zero? What have you guys been doing with this? I can't imagine this person's reaction to see that Nintendo finally did something with F-Zero after 20 years, all for it to become like this F-Zero 99 game. But hey, it seems like that is what the F-Zero content is going to.
I ain't gonna lie, me personally, I would be hyped for it just only because, granted, and I know there's probably a bunch of you guys and girls is out there that's probably my age and older that either we didn't personally have the console or our parents wasn't able to afford certain games, but we actually know of these games and we actually might have dabbled in it a little bit only because either our cousins had it or our friends had it. So yeah, so please don't put it at no expensive price tag, because like unless it's a brand new F-Zero game that's sticking true to the older mechanics, that's going to give you that nostalgia, that feel, then yeah, then that's when I would be like, okay, then now you can stick a 60 $70 price tag on it. But if you all you're doing is just taking a game from your older catalog and all you're doing is just upping the graphics, man, $30, $40, please and thank you. Probably taking an educated guess. I figured after the Super Mario Brothers movie that there was going to be probably a new Mario game, or even one even better, one where there's a game where you can finally play as, I guess it's Princess Peach, because in the Super Mario Brothers movie, Princess Peach plays like a very important role outside of our staple Mario and Luigi. So it'll be interesting to see if they do make a Princess Peach game, what that game can be. And honestly, Nintendo, just putting it out there, or in any other companies that might come across this video, it's good to have, you know, female protagonists too as well, especially just simply because there are young girls and young ladies and even me, we play video games too, so it's nice to see, all girls games, or at least a woman being the main protagonist without it being so socially woke. Okay, that's the whole point in playing video games, is we want to escape from our day-to-day, what's going on in the news, this and the third. But I digress. I don't know how you guys and girls feel about it. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts and feelings. This is just my opinion, putting in and giving my 2 cents.
Apparently, Princess Peach is going to be getting her own game, and it looks pretty interesting, but we don't have that much information about it, and we still just have like a code name. basically, or like an in development name that it's going to be some type of Princess Peach game. We don't have like a release time frame or anything either, just that it's going to be coming out next year. So maybe this time we're finally going to get like an update about that, seeing what the game is actually going to be, like what some of the gameplay is like, and then also getting the official name and maybe when it's going to come out too. Comments, are the DS and Wii games related? And he said here, yes. So this is still really open and up in the air for like what this could mean. Like, could this mean like a game that came out on the DS but then also had parts of it that were connected with a Wii version? Does this just mean like a game that also came out on the DS but also came out on the Wii? I have no idea, so this one is really up in the air. The one that I've seen a lot of people really talking about with this seems to be Rhythm Heaven, because of course we had Rhythm Heaven on the Wii and we also had Rhythm Heaven on the DS, and it would be amazing.
What's funny is what I was about to say. Like, so there's a mention of Rhythm Heaven. Another game that is similar in the mechanics and this type of genre is Wario. The the WarioWare, where it has like the bunch of silly and funny, goofy mini games and stuff like that, and typically you have a timer to it as well. So that's the first thing that just popped in my mind with that. But then again, it could be any game. I guess the only thing we can say is we're gonna have to wait and see what, like, whenever this Nintendo Direct gets announced, to really confirm or deny everyone's suspicions. But usually 9 times out of 10, they're kind of like, the leakers to some degree are kind of spot on with some of the stuff. So we shall see. But anyway, ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What are your predictions for the Nintendo Direct, number one? And then number two is like, what games are you guys thinking that is going to be announced or shown at the Nintendo Direct? I think usually they have like this bingo card going on to see if your predictions are right. For me, um, I would like to see. Hmm, what would I like to see? Yeah, I think for me, I think I would probably love to see a new Donkey Kong game. Since it's been a hot minute. F-Zero for sure, just so I can have that experience of playing an F-Zero game. But and then a lot of you will be like, well, gaming diva, all you have to do is just download any one of the 64 or whatever and go play F-Zero there. Yeah, I could, but you know, in this day and age of having a PS5 and a gaming PC, you get kind of spoiled when it comes to graphics. So, look, I'm going to be the first to admit it. I done got spoiled. However, it will be nice to remaster a lot of the older games that we grew up with. So, that's my thoughts and my reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you wanted to go back to watch the full video, go back to Arrow's page. This is the video that I was reacting to. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.